Coach Reggie Rusk is a former student athlete and graduate of the University of Kentucky. After watching numerous athletes lose opportunities due to failing grades and low scores and a lack of recruiting awareness, his mission was to turn dreams into reality by helping student athletes better prepare themselves physically, academically, and mentally. And Reggie Rusk joins us here on The Factor Uncensored. So how did you achieve that? And what were some of the problems that you were seeing around the country with young athletes?
Well, being coming from a single background, single parent household, and getting the opportunity to play at the next level and having my career cut short, when I started to work with these athletes, I noticed the deficiencies that I had in my own life. And the more and more I worked with these local student athletes, I noticed that they were having a lot of the same issues that I was having.
And what are some of those problems that you ran into that you were seeing in them so parents can be aware?
Just like not understanding what it takes to get to the next level, not understanding that you're a student athlete first, and academics is going to be one of the main factors in you achieving the success that you want to achieve on the field, where that comes with you committing yourself to academics as well. So, you know, as far as even knowing your advisory counselor, so that they can tell you what's a core GPA opposed to an overall GPA. What should I take, the SAT or the ACT? These little small details have a big effect. I'm not that great at math, so if I like reading, I'm going to take the SAT. So when the more and more I work with these kids, and you got to understand that a lot of these kids come from broken homes, single parent households. So academics is not what's on their mind. They're more focused on going to the next level.
And is there a lot of pressure on kids when you come from a broken home where academics is not on the front burner, but parents are like, well, maybe you can become an athlete, become a star, get rich, but they forget about the academics because you do better when you know better?
There's definitely a lot of pressure. I just spoke at a school this Friday, and the coach told me that one of his star players came to him and was just broke down crying and said that the boyfriend put a gun to his mom's head and choked him out. So when you couple that type of environment with not understanding the importance of the academic side or the education side to make it to the next level, these kids are dealing with so much more than just schoolwork. Like I said, coming from a broken home, not having resources, a lot of these things weigh on the kids more than anything.
No, you wrote a book, almost a blueprint for parents out there to help them with student athletes. Tell us the name of that book and what's in it.
All right, so I wrote the Recruiting Playbook, and this came from years of working with kids and seeing how many kids are exploited by adults. They use these kids for their own selfish gain. So let's take, for example, some of these kids can sign up for a website just to put their likeness on this website, and it says that they're going to be recruited by all of these colleges. Well, I wrote down so many strategies and things that these parents can do for 20 bucks opposed to paying $3,000 to be on a website. These are real life strategies. Me and my coaches, we've helped kids gain over $400 million of scholarships have been awarded. So the strategies that are in this book can be used by anyone and is not trying to exploit these kids for what they can gain.
And of course, that book can be found on Amazon. It was #1 on Amazon at one point, right?
Yes, sir. We actually hit Amazon on 3 different categories. I would prefer, you can go on Amazon, the ebook is on Amazon, but I would prefer they order the hard copy. That way I can actually autograph each copy.
Okay, and so how can they get that hard copy?
They can go to my website. It's www.thestudentathlete.org.
Coach Reggie Rusk, thank you for joining us here on The Factor Uncensored. And of course, make sure you get his book.